Hey guys, what's up? So it's been forever. It's been like 7 or 8 months, if not longer. And no, I'm not dead. No, am I not done with Airsoft videos and gameplays and how-tos. Since it's been so long, I feel like it's only fair if I try to answer every single one of the questions that y'all asked on the Q&A. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's been 5 months. Did his mom break his computer or something? No, but that would be really funny if that actually happened. Can you do a video about your loadout? Yes, I will do that in the near future. Just got a bartend to upgrade. What are the best upgrades for it? Also, what is the bucking that you use in your gun? There are so many options. Okay, so the best upgrades for your gun are ones that'll make your gun more consistent and more accurate. And the ways that you can go about doing that is, for the consistency part, you want good compression. Now, if you haven't seen my video on how to get good compression, you can click here and you'll have all the information that you need to make your gun a lot more consistent. Now for the accuracy part, you need a good hop-up unit. I would say invest in a good hop-up arm if you're using the stock hop-up unit, and definitely a bucking, like you said, would help enormously. What was your first airsoft gun and why? My first airsoft gun, I was probably about 12 years old, and I bought this like $20 little AK-47 mini, and the thing shot like 50 FPS and it was really bad. But yeah, that was my first gun, and the why part of it is my friends were out playing airsoft in their backyards, and they're like, hey, you should come join us. And so I went out to the store, I bought like this, with my parents of course, and I bought this tiny little gun for $20, and I went out and played with them. It was fun, but that was a terrible gun. I have a question. Is your dad the best airsoft sniper on YouTube, aka Novrich? No, but that'd be really cool if he was, but no. Can you put a link to where you can buy everything you need to have it? Can you put the link to where you can buy everything you need to have for a cheap airsoft sniper and the gear you need to film gameplay? If so, that would be really cool. Yes, I'll try to put a link down below to a bunch of different things that you can buy to have a good sniper and some camcorders that you can use for gameplay. What happened? Frowny face. So I've been really busy with school, and my education is very important to me. So YouTube's really fallen to the wayside, and when I have time, which is like now, I will make more and more videos for you guys. I do plan to make more and more how-to videos and gameplays in the near future, so stay tuned for that. Can you please make a video? Yes, right now. Can you show us how to make a barrel GoPro mount? Yeah, I'll make a video on that in the near future. Do you prefer a gas sniper rifle or spring sniper rifle? Personally, I like spring sniper rifles because no matter the temperature or weather, I can always use my spring sniper rifle and always have the proper and same amount of air being compressed through the BB. What parts do you have inside and outside of your sniper? Okay, so I'll put in the description below the specs that I have in my sniper rifle. What would be some tips to get into sniping for under $200? I would say you could either buy the Tokyo Marui VSR 10 or the JG Bar 10, which is the cheaper version. They both use the same parts, and the Tokyo Marui VSR 10 will probably last you a little longer quality-wise, but other than that, they're about the same. I use the JG Bar 10 and it works great for me, so yeah. Why did you want to be an airsoft sniper? Also, why did you start recording your gameplays? I first started getting really into airsoft sniping when I was about 13 years old. I've been playing airsoft for about a year now, and I decided that I really wanted to be a sniper. So I went out and bought this like L96 variant sniper rifle online, and it was a lot of fun. I started recording my gameplays because I really wanted to see my shots afterwards and my kills. So I started off by using a GoPro on my head, and eventually I was like, man, I can't see where the BB's going. So I was like, okay, I looked up how I could like record like that, and I saw a bunch of scope cam videos online. So I was like, okay, let me try it. So I went out and bought a camcorder that had a good zoom on it, and I mounted it to my scope and made a scope cam. And ever since then, that's how I've recorded my gameplays. What kind of mag pouches do you use for your sniper magazine, and where did you get them? I'm in no way affiliated with these two companies, but I usually buy my stuff from evike.com and airsoftgi.com. They sell quality items, and you always get fast shipping and whatnot. I usually use pistol mag pouches because they're small enough to fit the sniper rifle magazine into. So usually most pistol magazine pouches will work for what you need them for. Do you know anything about the GameFace GF529? Never heard of it, but I'll probably look it up afterwards. What field do you go to? Okay, so I normally, for all of the gameplays that you've seen on this channel so far, they've been from the same field, which was Tanks Paintball in Richmond, Texas, which is southwest of Houston. Are you going to do a loadout video? Yes. Hey, what is a good setup for a sniper gear? You should definitely try to run light because you're gonna be moving around a lot. At least personally, I like to move around a lot, and I like to keep my my loadout really light, especially living in the South. It's kind of hot here. So personally, I only use a belt, and I keep all my mags for my pistol and my sniper rifle on that belt, and it really gets the job done. Other than that, I usually also use a hydration pouch to keep myself hydrated, very important, and that's basically it. I was wondering if you could do a milsim. I've actually been thinking about doing like the military simulation operations. I've just never really considered it, but yeah, I might in the future. When are you going to post? After this video is done. What gram BBs do you use? Well, it really depends on the field and their rules about that, but I try to use the heaviest BBs that I can. If there's no real rule about it, I try to use 0.4s, which are very heavy, and if there is a rule about it, I'll try to use 0.3, 0.36s, 3/8s, whatever the heaviest amount that they allow. Where did you buy your VSR 10 and what BBs do you use? I really don't remember. I think I bought my Bar 10 from some like aftermarket place a long time ago. So I don't really know about that, but I usually use, I think they're WeTech BBs. They're very, very consistent and very solid. They're some of the best BBs that you can buy for sniping. I have a similar rifle to you, and I can't seem to fix the problem that it has with slam firing. The main reason why people's rifles slam fire is because their trigger sear on the inside of the trigger unit has worn down after rubbing against their piston for so long. So I would say the best way to fix it is probably to replace the trigger unit or the trigger sear. And if that doesn't work, you should probably take it to a shop that can fix it. Hey bro, are you, I don't know if this is a question or not, but it says, hey bro, are half Asian? If so, you great videos. My interpretation of that is, hey bro, are you half Asian? If so, you make great videos. Yes, I am half Asian. I guess I make great videos now because of that, but where are you in Texas? I think you are. I'm in Austin. I'm from Houston. Is DangerWerx an inspiration for your channel? Yes, he's one of the inspirations for my channel. Q&A question. Why did you choose the JG Bar 10 over the Tokyo Marui VSR 10? To answer that question, I chose it simply because of money. I could not afford to buy the Tokyo Marui VSR 10. I set away a budget of parts and the gun itself, and if I bought the TM VSR 10, I wouldn't have enough money to do it. Also, I have a quick question. I want to get into airsoft sniping and want a JG Bar 10. I know it will be horrible right out of the box, accuracy and power wise, but what kind of DIY mods and upgrades would you recommend for it? Okay, I would say for DIY, I would definitely try to do the compression mods that I have in my compression video. Those will instantly help you get better compression and accuracy and consistency right out of the box. Other than that, you're really gonna have to buy a lot of stuff like a new spring, trigger sear, stuff like that to up the power, because these sniper rifles come out of the box with like 350 FPS and it's really, really bad. So you definitely need to upgrade those parts and try to do all the DIY mods that you can to make it as consistent as possible. How did you make your scope cam? So in general terms, I took wood and metal and I basically combined them all to make this scope cam. I used wood to make the flat ring mounts, and then I made a metal plate on top, put some double-sided tape on there, drilled a hole for the tripod mount, and then made a little shell for it. I also used plexiglass as a cover for the front and a little bit of PVC piping to act as a sunshade. Will you ever feature other channels? Yeah, probably in the future. What kind of knife do you use to spread butter on toast? Well, I usually use my machete. If not, then I'll use my katana, and if that's not available, I'll probably have to stick to the butter knife. Not my favorite choice, but it gets the job done. What is a reliable sidearm? Well, I switched recently to the Elite Force 1911 TAC, and that gun has been doing really great for me. You should definitely check it out. What events are you planning for the future? Well, I don't really know. I think whatever really comes up on my calendar, whatever I can go to is probably what I'm gonna try to do. What do you think airsoft will be like in the years to come, like the next 10 to 20 years? Personally, I think Polar Stars are getting really popular nowadays. If they're not banned by the time the next couple decades come around, I would say most airsoft guns will be Polar Star, like powered on an external air tank. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but if that's what it goes to, that's what it goes to. Are you going to have a schedule for your videos in the future? Yeah, I think so. I'm definitely gonna try to post around once a week, if not more. Probably at the very least once a month. What do you think of camouflage tape for your sniper and other things? P.S. Hi, my name is Ross. Hi, Ross. I would say I would stay away from camouflage tape personally. I'd rather just have it painted on my gun, but if it gets the job done, I would definitely try to use it. What do you think the most vital piece of kit is? Well, there's really two answers to this question. My first answer would be my tactical belt with all my pouches and stuff. It keeps everything on there and it's very important to me. The other thing that's very important is my hydration pouch on my back. Without that, we'd be toast. What is your furthest shot that you've ever made? Well, my furthest shot is actually a series of 3 shots. Each were over 100 yards, which was insane. You can check that out right here. It's in my 3rd Airsoft sniping gameplay. I had to aim up like 25, 30 degrees to arc the BB all the way over there. Those were insane. So that's all the questions. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad to be back making these videos for y'all. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe, and I'll see y'all again soon.